gang and the entire opposition, which hails and applauds the Tukde gang, that is anti-India, to break up India, and to completely decimate India, is back at it again, because they need every single opportunity to, whether they want to criticize or not, whether it is giving constructive criticism or not, but the gang is back with opposing the Uniform Civil Code. The Uniform Civil Code that has been in the works for at least the last 40 years is being sought to be vigorously pushed by the central government, because it is the need of the hour, the practical need of the hour, where several personal laws of different religions and communities have varying degrees of strictness and strenuousness, and the implications are very different. It is indeed required at this hour and time, when it is the requirement under the directive principles of state policy. It is a state's bounden duty to try and implement a uniform personal law across the board, which is enshrined in the directive principles of the state policy, and the Supreme Court, the Honorable Supreme Court too, has said about it in not so many words several times. Therefore, the Tukde gang coming together against the Uniform Civil Code is indeed laughable, and the people of India should seriously look at the agenda of this entire gang, the agenda to break up India, because we are told that the All India Muslim Personal Board has had an emergency meeting to try and protractedly oppose this act, oppose the UCC even more vehemently. The All India Muslim Personal Board should know, and I'm sure they know, and deliberately seek to play blind, that even Muslim majority countries, Muslim countries that are bounded as theocracies, as Muslim countries, that have Islam as a state religion, too have uniform personal laws in order to have uniformity in the country, in order to have less conflict, and in order to have similar uniform implications for all communities and sects. So if they do not realize this, then nobody else would. And deliberately playing blind, they are only trying to break up the country, and the central government and India, most importantly, the people of India, will not allow it. The Uniform Civil Code will be pushed through the parliament with or without your blessings, and the country will be more united and more together, because of the fact that even basic personal rights and laws will be uniform and will be an essential part of every single citizen of India. Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji yesterday hit out and actually started the poll bugle for 2024, where he has hit out at Parivarvad in India. I mean, it is at cross purposes and a complete oxymoron in a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic, socialist republic such as India, having Parivarvad, where every hilly-willy there are regional satraps whose only agenda is to continue the lineage of the political party within their own families. It is not secular, it is not democratic, it is not socialist, and it is certainly not a democratic republic that they run. The political party is to serve the family. It is not the other way around, where the family or the people belonging to the political party serve the, or where people belonging to various families serve the political party. The political party is only an umbrella to serve the families' nefarious activities, including corruption and scams. That is what Shri Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji has referred to, where he stated that if you want to the betterment of Karunanidhi and his family and his extended grandchildren and great-grandchildren, and the list continues. And if you want the betterment of KCR and his daughter, who's been involved and who's been called up, and there are several allegations of involvement in the liquor scam against KCR's and his daughter, especially his daughter, then you will vote for these regional satraps who are very much part of the Phukre gang and will break up. And their only agenda is to break up India by giving a pseudo annotation and a pseudo explanation to the entire federal structure of India, which is united in its diversity. Hence, the people of India should wake up and realize that it is only one party and it is only one agenda that should bring them together. That is the unity of India, the nationalism of India, and to break away from these regional satraps whose only agenda is to self-aggrandize their own lineages, to indulge in corruption and scam and completely deplete each and every state of its resources, and therefore in sum total the resources of India. So the people of India should beware and vote these regional satraps out of power in 2024.
नमस्कार, मैं हूं मानक गुप्ता। अगर आपको हमारा ये वीडियो पसंद आया हो तो इसे लाइक और शेयर जरूर करें, और हां, हमें सब्सक्राइब और फॉलो करना ना भूलें ताकि आप देश और दुनिया की कोई खबर मिस ना करें। तो जुड़े रहिए हमारे साथ और देखते रहिए